probably
As
had
we'll
the
see
best
the number
team.
one team in the country, the Texas Longhorns,
It
taking
can't.
on the 11th
It's
ranked team in
hard.
the
The
land, the
Gators probably
Florida
had the most
Gators.
talent.
Glad to have you with us for EA
The
Sports
best
College
team
Football.
I
I'm Reese
seen
Davis.
was
David
the
Pollack and Jesse
Hurricanes,
Palmer with me
2000.
in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up.
But then, mm,
And the Longhorns will kick it away first.
they had the best. Just like
He'll bring it out. It's Hawkins. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
you already know what they gonna say off top when we say shit like that. They gonna say Tebow, my boy. Every fucking time. They gonna get that to Tebow. There's nothing
All
you can say
wideouts, no
that they won't
backs.
give it to Tebow. It's
Looking
just the
to
way he
throw, it's
won.
Magway.
But he was not as
And it's
talented
incomplete. If you're
as a
going to take a
lot of
hit like that, you might as
other
well hang on to
quarterbacks
the
I've
ball.
seen.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Back up now. Here's second and long.
It's hard.
Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Catch in the middle. It's Hansen. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when
The
they're
only
athletic, because
reason
they
why
make
I say
short throws
it's
turn
damn
into
near like an
long
unfair
gains because of
question.
his ability
Because,
after the
I
catch.
remember
It's so
watching
unique and
Big Ben
special.
at
He's
Ohio.
dominant in this offense.
Um,
Wide open
I
downfield.
remember seeing
And he was
I
loose
just
and
was
not
thinking about this
stopped
nigga.
until he gets to the 47-yard line.
When Big Ben,
I really like this slot receiver. And I
it's
understand he's not
another
the biggest
quarterback
guy in the
name.
world, but he just runs
Jason
really good
White
routes.
from
He's always under control. He can
Oklahoma.
run option routes. He can run double moves. He does a great job cutting, and he's
Sam
dangerous after
from
the catch.
Oklahoma.
Nice weapon to have working the middle of the field.
Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward
Big.
just a few.
Like,
And I think you're seeing these guys in every offense now. These littler guys, they're so quick, it's hard to get a hand on them. You run crisp routes. You can throw it short, you can throw it long, but they're just big-time playmakers. You've definitely seen an emphasis shift towards smaller wide receivers with some serious skill.
most definitely.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
But the only reason
One of the things you love about
the
this running
best,
back is not only can he run
okay,
between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense.
the
catching
best
the football.
quarterback that I've seen, and I had to give it to him because of what he went through. To me, you had to give it to Vince Young. Like one season, he
The
did,
Gators
he
come to the ball,
did,
trying to pick up
but
this third and short. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. He wants to throw
fairly
it
too,
again.
but fairly
Get it out on the
disrespectful.
screen.
Yeah,
Putting
yeah,
together a
it's
real scoring threat
good.
here as they pick up the first down at the 36.
I understand why you say that though.
You know, it's a
I
nice
do
throw by the
understand why
QB
you
there.
say
When you're
that.
throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it
He
right on
did,
their body, make
he
the
did
catch simple,
more,
let
he
them go
did
to work
more
like
with
they did
less.
just there
He
getting that
did.
first.
He'll keep it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Really nice job by the defense that time, stopping the
Oh
option.
yeah, most
Everyone
definitely.
accounted for. You saw the quarterback. He was holding it, holding it. He was running wider and wider out to the perimeter of the field. But this defense has really good speed. But they made that play because everybody was on the same page. Nice job.
I think,
Nowhere
I think
close on that one as he got drilled trying to
to
deliver the
me,
football. And now they face third down.
now
And that's a really good job by this defense. A
I'm not
complete
debating
defensive
nothing
effort
you
when the
saying
back end makes
because
the
I
quarterback
remember
hold the
watching
football
Cam,
a little longer than he
and
wants
it was
to,
like
and then the pass rush
a
gets
running
home,
back.
hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Looking to throw, it's Magway.
Right,
Bringing
right.
the heat.
But a lot of times, them niggas wide the
He's going
fuck
to take
open.
off.
Them
Really
niggas
nice
like
awareness
wide the
that
fuck
time by the
open.
quarterback. He knew exactly where he needed to get to pick up the first down. He's scrambling on that play, and there are a lot of guys out there that would slide, that would try to run out of bounds, protect themselves, but that was
Oh
really
yeah,
tough what he did. He put his
oh yeah.
body on the line to go pick up that first.
Snap to the back. Oh, he's getting ahead. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Gators.
You love as a head coach to watch your offense take the field
Yeah,
and
I
establish a
agree.
rhythm and consistency
I
the way
agree.
they
He
did.
had one hell of a
Everything
year.
they dialed
He
up was
did.
working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive and cap it off
He
with a
did.
touchdown.
He
Getting set
did.
for the extra
He
point
did.
after putting the
But
scoreboard to
that's
work
the
for the
same
first
thing you can
time.
say about Joe Burrow.
And the PAT
And
makes it
yeah,
7-0.
he
An
did.
84-yard
But the
drive
nigga,
there.
the nigga
And it
had
was
gave you
finished off
50
by a
fucking
terrific
touchdowns in one
26-yard
season.
touchdown run.
Cam did too. What Cam had?
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
You right. But you know, but
From inside his own 15,
it's the same thing
trying
you
to
can
follow
say.
his blockers.
Same thing you can
He
say
was
about
looking for a running
my
room,
nigga
but none to
Lindell.
be found as
What's
he
his name?
stopped
Matt
at the
Liner.
23. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Looking downfield on first down.
All right, so who the best running back
Fires
you think?
downfield. Hauls it in. Made a there he goes. Oh, he's got some. Just keeps moving. Past it, and he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Longhorns.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. But if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's
Yeah,
your
yeah,
job
nice.
to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Yeah, he's nasty, especially his freshman year. That nigga was still had the baby fat running
Setting
over
up for the
niggas.
extra point and the time. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Okay.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
Oh yeah. That
Extra
nigga
point
was
here will
hard.
tie the game. And he made the extra point without problem. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
Okay. Ugh. Best running back I've probably seen.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Hawkins.
Uh,
They finally get him on
I gotta
the
go
ground, and
AP.
that's the kind of play that
You got
will
you got
carry
the AP
momentum
on
into
that.
the second quarter.
But they had so much shit. I also gotta go Percy Harlan. Percy was different, man. Percy was
They've
fucking
got a
different.
first down here to open the
I gotta go
period.
Percy Harlan.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture.
Just
On the direct
niggas
snap,
couldn't
it's
just
Hawkins.
fucking stop. I don't give
And
a
this
fuck what they
Wildcat is
did.
going to be declawed,
Reggie,
stopped in the backfield.
Reggie Bush be 3. So mine be Adrian Peterson, Reggie Bush. No, Reggie Bush, Adrian Peterson, and then Percy Harlan. Percy Harlan probably be 2. That's how good Percy was. And running back, that nigga was everywhere, fam. That nigga was everywhere.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Yeah, he was, but they just didn't give
That
that
is a
nigga the ball
completely
like that.
avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And now on second down for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Lagway. Makes the catch.
That
It's
wasn't
long.
even-
And a
that
good
wasn't even
job
fair.
of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
I tell you another running back
Nice
that was
completion,
cold in
nice short
college.
game.
That
Now it
nigga
sets up
Melvin
third
Gordon.
down. And wait a minute, third down now becomes we're going to go for it on 4th down anyway,
Melvin
so
Gordon
it really
and
doesn't matter
Dalvin
that
Cook.
much. Great job getting a little chunk. Now we get to go have some fun.
On 3rd and long,
Shoot,
you have to
yeah.
turn it loose deep. Flips it out on the screen. He stopped short of the sticks.
That
He tried
nigga
to
was
pick it up with a
fast, boy.
screen, but they'll be facing a 4th
And he
down.
told that ACL, they kind of.
No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. He's got him, 1st down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Safe completion on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
Well, they're trying to set up the screen pass to the running back, just nowhere to go after he caught the football. The defense completely swarmed around him, and that's a loss.
The Gators have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Lagway. He finds a soft spot in the middle. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
When you play zone coverage and you got a wide receiver that's a beast, it becomes very, very difficult. Got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
And the Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Caught over the middle. It's Ball. He's down at the 27. They can't stop the clock, and this is a 1st down.
And this quarterback wasn't thinking about taking off and running with that one. He was outside the pocket, but he kept his eyes down the field. He kept reading the coverage. He was surveying to find an open target. Accurate throw, and they get the 1st down.
Ball spotted at the 27. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. The play action fake. Caught behind the line. It's Hansen. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Got the quick pass. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a 1st down in the red zone at the 14. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. He wants it all. Touchdown, Florida! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Looks like that. I'm all right. I'm all right with it. I ain't the best, but I think I'm all right with it.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They'll go to the ground. He's loose. Oh, a lot of space. He's at the 30. The 10. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Texas.
And that is going to leave the head coach scratching his head. The final play of the first half, your opponent runs the ball, and you can't tackle him and get him down with all those bodies back playing prevent. That is a terrible job of defense, and to add insult to injury, you've now given up the lead.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point splits the uprights. The Gators will kick it off to start the second half. And he's going to bring this one out. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Wants to throw. It's Manning. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, and if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule, and it makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective, trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
The Longhorns want to crank the tempo. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Unloads to the right. Makes a catch, first down, and maybe a lot more. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on fourth down.
Well, that tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting them.
Quickly complete. There he goes. Touchdown, Longhorns! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
It's so nice to have these big playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. Make a play down the field to him, huge catch radius, makes the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the final 34 yards covered by that touchdown pass. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's ball. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Quarterback on the keeper. They get him in the backfield, and he loses 3 on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this.
Brings it in down the left side, and they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. What an impact from that last explosive play. They were pinned down in their own territory, now 1st and 10 from their own 45. Touch pass on the run. Turning it on. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. The Gators will have it 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Lagway. Pressure coming. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Gators! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
And it's so
Trash
underrated.
ass
The
little boy.
relationship between a QB and a
What you
wide
talking
receiver,
about?
the timing, the ability to know
If I
where
had
he's gonna
Texas,
be,
if I had Texas this damn game, this game wouldn't be close. If I had Texas, you give me Texas, you give me Texas, and you get Florida.
This
This shit wouldn't even be close.
repping in practice over and over and
Yeah,
over. And it's
you got
paying
the number
dividends now in
one
game.
team. I didn't even supposed to be close.
And they'll try to
I
tack
had
on
that shit
2.
in the box.
He's looking to throw.
Do I supposed to?
He is stopped short. The
Gotta take my
two-point
time,
conversion,
man.
no good, and they
I
cannot
gotta take my
the
time to
lead.
cut that defense
Now to
up.
make sure this kickoff team covers
Bro,
properly to pay off that last
you broke
scoring
8
drive.
tackles. You broke 8 tackles. I
He'll
can't
bring
help
it
it, my
back
whole
from
team
inside the
touching.
15. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24.
Absolutely.
They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
Well, we're not quite in the 4th quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
The Longhorns can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Good timing on the quick out. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on 3rd down. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the 1st down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
They'll probably bleed every second possible off this clock before they snap it. Dropping back, it's Manning. Here comes the heat. Unleashes one. He's got it. Turning on the Jets. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
Let me get that.
Down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And that was the biggest play of the game. They've got the lead offensively. They're trying to run this thing out. He coughs it up. The defense jumps on it, and all of a sudden, this game has a different feel.
That's caught. It's ball. Still running at the 40. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You could see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down, get some positive yards.
And the Gators with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. The Gators in a good spot here with 2nd and short. From the gun, the running back has it. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
And these moments can be tight, man. You start looking at that clock, and that thing's staring at you. So I got to pass, I got to pass. Big 4th down and short. You got to get this 1st down. So you got to be thinking about that first before you think about the clock.
It's a 1-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback may change this route. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Hauls it in easily enough for the 1st down. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. The Gators will line it up on 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Little touch pass to the receiver. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. And the Gators trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Gonna look downfield again. Got it in the middle, it's ball. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down.
A lot of times late in games, you see this by defenses. They're going to drop back, and they're going to take away all the deep stuff, trying to take away all the passing lanes. Nice job. Get it to your running back, letting him get positive yards, and then let's get up to the ball quickly.
If they tried the field goal from here, it would be 53 yards. They'd love to help the kicker out on 3rd down. Scanning the field, it's flagged away. The throw to the outside is complete. Wide open spaces. They finally get to him. A lot of play there to pick up the 1st down. The Gators are threatening in the red zone. They'll run it. It's ball. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, that's nice by the running back there, showing you his experience and his self-control, because a lot of guys would have tried to bounce that football to the outside, but he understands the assignment. We're in the middle of the field. We need to...
Touchdown, Florida! And they've moved
Good game,
out front
folks.
here in the 4th.
Damn good fight.